Hi, this is Dr. Johnny Bowden, author of the 150 Healthiest Foods on Earth, and today I'm going to talk to you about organic. Now, organic food's a little bit more expensive than regular food, and a lot of people don't always have access to organic everything. So when does organic really matter the most? Well, the Environmental Working Group, which is a really great consumer advocacy group that goes out and tests all these things, they did a test of pesticide content on all the foods you can imagine. And they came up with the Dirty Dozen, the 12 worst ones that are most contaminated with pesticides, and they came up with the 12 best, the ones that are the lowest rates of pesticides. So if you have to make your choices and choose your buying carefully, I would look for these 12 Dirty Dozen foods and try to stay away from them, and unless you can get organic versions of them. So I'm going to get out a pencil and paper, and I'm going to give you the list, and I'm also going to tell you where to find the list in case you don't have a pencil and paper while I'm talking. So here's the Dirty Dozen according to the Environmental Working Group, the 12 most contaminated foods in American life. Number 1, peaches, apples, sweet bell peppers, celery, nectarines, strawberries. Strawberries are really bad because of the way they grow them. They really get a lot of toxic spray. Cherries, lettuce, imported grapes, pears, spinach, and potatoes. Those are the 12 worst. Now, you ready for the best? Top of the line, least pesticide, least contaminated, least herbicide, least fumigated, least anything. Onions, avocado, frozen sweet corn, pineapples, mango, frozen sweet peas, asparagus, kiwi, bananas, cabbage, broccoli, and eggplant. Now, you probably didn't write all those down, so here's where you can get a complete list of the most contaminated and the least contaminated foods and the ones I would recommend getting organic, and that is at foodnews.org. Now, here's the importance of this. People can actually lower their pesticide load. The amount that you take in every day, you can lower it by almost 90% just by avoiding those 12 Dirty Dozen and changing over to the 12 least contaminated foods, or getting organic versions of the 12 most contaminated foods. Eating the 12 most contaminated foods actually exposes you to 14 pesticides a day, whereas eating the 12 least contaminated exposes you to only 2. That's a really big difference. So that's where organic really matters. Then, these were not on the list, but these are my personal favorites because I think these are very likely to be contaminated and toxic in some way. Milk. If you're going to drink milk, I'd definitely get organic. Beef and coffee. Coffee's a very sprayed coffee. You really want to get organic coffee whenever possible. So that's my tip for today. This is Dr. Johnny Bowden for Eat, Drink, or Die. Sign up for my free video series, 7 Nutrition Lies That Are Making You Sick and Fat, at johnnybowden.com.